What do you see or what do you think when you see this picture? Please do comment in the comment section. Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Mano Vigyan. I'm your psychologist friend Shreya. So today's topic is something that is very crucial in our lives because this is something that will help us to understand ourselves as well as sail through tough situations in our life as well as make us understand ourselves. It makes us more aware of our emotions and as well as it helps us to empathize with others and understand others better. So today we are going to talk about emotional intelligence. So now your next question may be, Shreya, I have heard about intelligence or the intelligence quotient where we calculate and figure out whether the individual has average level of intelligence, low or high level of intelligence. Then what is this emotional intelligence all about? Let us see what is it all about. So what is emotional intelligence? So basically emotional intelligence is where you're able to understand, okay, you're able to understand, use and manage your own emotions. As I said previously, emotional intelligence is something that creates self-awareness in you, where you're able to understand what are your emotions, you're able to use it and manage it, okay, in a very positive way to relieve stress. So, for example, you are the kind of a person who is short tempered or who has anger issues. So, how will you direct this negative emotion in a positive way? What happens is that you understand the fact that you're the person who gets triggered really fast. You're the person who has high level of energy, and you're the person who needs to control this high energy or channelize it in a positive way so that your anger comes down. So what you can do is you can get into sports that requires lot of energy. That could be like, boxing, running, becoming an athlete. So here you're managing your high emotions and high energy levels in a positive way. Another example could be that you're in a situation where you're really angry. Okay, you were really angry, you just want to blast off. So, how will you channelize this emotion of anger to avoid disaster? What you can do is you can take a smiley ball, keep pressing it, or try to just get out of that situation and go to a place where you feel calm. For example, if you're having a fight at home, where you're so angry that you're going to tell something, that is going to be really disastrous. So, go to your balcony, go somewhere where you will feel peaceful. It could be at your work. So what happens is when you understand the fact that okay, now I'm going to get angry, I'm going to blast. So I will try to use this emotion in a positive way. That could be, punching a bag or punching a pillow. So here you try to understand your own emotions, use and manage your emotions in a positive way to relieve that stress. As you're angry, you have this what do you say, filled up emotions, pent up emotion, you want to just throw it out. So to relieve that stress you can take one punching bag and punch the pillow, as well as it will also help you to effectively empathize with others and overcome challenges and diffuse conflict. See, what happens is that as you can understand your own emotions better, as you know how to channelize your emotions in a positive way, you'll be able to empathize or you'll be able to understand others better and help them with overcoming challenges. Not just you who will be able to overcome challenges, you'll be able to help others as well to help them to overcome the challenges as well as reduce conflict or remove conflict. So this is all about what is emotional intelligence exactly talks about. So here you can see how emotional intelligence regulation has taken place throughout the years. Okay, so you can see this is a data that starts from 2014 till 2050, sorry, 2020. So here you can see in 2014 it is around 100 and above, little above. Then in 2015 it is exactly 100. Then it is in 2016, it is around, you know, 99, 98, like that. In 2017, you can see that, it is almost the same. But again in 2018, it is little higher, it is above 100. Then again in 2019 as well, it is little higher, it is almost nearing 101. And in 2020 there is decline. So you can see how the emotional intelligence regulation has gone up and down throughout the years. But in 2020, definitely the emotional intelligence went down drastically, because what happened was, as we all know, it was a time of pandemic. People were in high levels of stress, emotional stress. It could be some other type of stress. And what happened during this time is they found it very difficult to understand themselves, because they themselves you had felt trapped, because they were sitting at home all the time. And there was a lot of psychological issues. As we can see, 2020 was the year where the emergence of online counseling started, where there was a lot of counseling sessions, tele-counseling, online counseling. The concept became more prevalent during this time, because people needed help to understand, regulate, as well as manage their own emotions and their thought process. So in 2020, there was a decline. So this is a general data, the secondary data regarding emotional intelligence regulation throughout the years. So why is emotional intelligence so important? Why are we talking about it at all? First of all, so first thing is self-awareness. Yes, it helps you to understand yourself better. Self-awareness is where what happens is that you're able to understand yourself better. When you're having high level of emotional intelligence, you're able to understand yourself better, understand your emotions better. So you're able to deal with difficult situations better. As I gave you the example, the fact that there are certain things that triggers you a lot, therefore the chances of your anger is quite high. So when you are aware that okay, this situation is something like that, so I should stay away from it. So when you do that, you're avoiding lot of problems in your life, and you're able to lead a peaceful life. So it helps you to increase your self awareness regarding yourself as well as your emotions. Social awareness, yes, definitely. When you're aware of your own emotions, you know how to deal with it. You know how to tackle your own emotional problems. You know how to channelize those emotions in a very positive way. So what happens is the level of social awareness also increases. You know how to deal with what kind of peoples. For example, there are people who be very choosy, or there are people who be very fussy. So when you're aware about yourself, therefore you know that okay, I mean this person is fussy. So how should I deal with him or her? So that will help you to increase your social awareness. Or there may be somebody who has high levels of anger. So you are in a better position to understand how to deal with this person, because your social awareness regarding people and their emotions is high, because first is you yourself are aware of your own emotions, and you know how to regulate it. So therefore your social awareness is quite high. Third is relationship management. Definitely, it could be any kind of relationship. It could be your friendships, it could be your relationship with your colleagues, your relationship with your parents, your family, your loved ones, your spouse, whoever it is. What happens is, that there are certain emotions that will trigger. You know that there are certain emotions at times which is not good for you nor for your relationships. So when you're aware of that, you just walk away from it, and you're in a better position to understand the other person's situation and empathize with him or her. Okay, so it helps you to manage your relationship in a better manner. One example could be that I'm a person who's very who has this tendency of overthinking. When I am self aware that I have this tendency of overthinking, and I may end up questioning my friend or a colleague 101 times, or I may become negative at times. When I'm aware of the fact, I will know how to deal that situation. I will avoid talking something or telling something that will hamper my relationship with that person. So therefore, emotional intelligence helps you to manage your relationships really well. That's why it's really crucial and important. Self management. Definitely, you're able to manage yourself better because you understand your emotions. You know how to channelize it now because you're the person who's having high level of emotional intelligence. So you know how to manage yourself, your emotions. You know how to show yourself in front of others, how to deal with what kind of people. So the people skills as well improves. So your self management skills are better when you have high levels of emotional intelligence. I hope you like this small video regarding emotional intelligence. In the upcoming videos, I'll be talking about how to improve our emotional intelligence. Definitely, there are some major cases where it is quite difficult for an individual to improve his or her emotional intelligence. So at that time, he or she should and must, seek the help of a therapist or a counselor. Their role plays a very important role if an individual is going through a phase where he or she is finding it very difficult to deal with their emotions. So in the next video, we're going to talk about some of the simple ways to improve your emotional intelligence, as well as we'll also talk about which are the emotional intelligence tests that are used. Definitely, we have seen in intelligence as well that there are so many tests that are conducted by so many psychologists to understand the intelligence of an individual. So here as well in emotional intelligence, there are so many tests that will help us to understand how is the emotional intelligence of an individual, whether it is high or low. According to that, help is given to the individual. So we'll be doing a video regarding that too as well. So I hope you like the video. If you have liked the video, please do like, comment, so that we can improve upon our upcoming videos. Share so that we can reach more number of people with topics like this, because topic like these create a lot of awareness among people. Subscribe to our channel, as well as don't forget to hit the bell button to get further notification from our channel. So until the next time, you take care, stay happy, stay positive. Bye bye.